Hey y'all, I want to just jump on here and show you a little bit about how I use Wevideo. I will link in some of the Wevideo trainings that you can also refer to. So let's pretend I am just getting started and I clicked new video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what I have on the side here. I have video 1, video 2, audio 1, and voiceover 1. I typically put my videos in video 1 first and then video 2. And then when I'm going to put in music, I'm going to drop it into audio. And then if you want to narrate over a screen recording or a picture or throughout music, you can press the narrate button and it will drop itself in there. So let's start with an opening slide. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize Wevideo's stuff and go to Stop Media up here on the left-hand part of your screen, and you can type in anything. Let's see. I don't know, words. Let's go for this one. Let's pretend I'm teaching kinder. Okay, so now I can click over here to see what it looks like. Okay, looks good to me. And let's say I want to make it a little more exciting. So I'm going to put the audio in there. Let's go to free music. Sure. Drop it in audio. Okay, so I probably am not going to want it to be that long, so I'm just going to pull it over just to where it matches up with the front screen. Now, maybe I want to add in some text to that. So I'm going to hit the button and I'm going to pick what I want on there. So let's just put this one. I know if you just click on it, it will show you what it looks like here on the side if you want to see. So I'm going to put that in video. I guess I didn't really pay attention if I put it in video 1 or 2. Now, when I want to edit it, you can either double click on the link, or when you want to edit a pencil, well, just double click. Sometimes a pencil will pop up and you can click the pencil as well. So I'm going to edit my text. I'm going to go to this little talk bubble and I'm going to say, Coach D's teaching you in kindergarten today. Okay, you can change the colors if you want and make it as creative as you want. You can also change the font. So I can like press and see what will look like. And if I want to change the size, I have to hit manual and then I can change the size there for each one of those. So let's save the changes and let's see. So sad. Where is it? This is where I think it does actually matter if it's in video 1 or video 2. So I'm still learning too. There you go. Oh, my little G. So, of course, I could go back and edit that G to be bigger. And let's do that. So let's go back and edit this. And oh, is the auto? It's 100. I want to make that like 250. Okay. The other thing you can do here is see how it's at the top. I can move it around by just clicking on the screen and putting it where I want it to be. So maybe I want it down here, or maybe I do want it in the center or closer down to the bottom of the screen. You can manipulate it that way as well. And you can play with the sizing on the scale. So I just went from that bubble straight over, but I typically just like go off the screen, but you can't do it either way. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, so far my video has audio, it has a video and text. And let's get crazy and let's put some narration that's going to be voiceover. I'm sorry, that's translation. Disclaimer, Coach G is not a Wevideo trainer. Okay, so I always click preview while recording because I want to see what's happening on the screen up here while I'm talking. So I'll hit this microphone. Hey, Coach G is teaching you kindergarten today. Whoop, whoop. I don't know. Just, you're welcome for this somewhat entertaining video. All right, now we can play it. Hey, Coach G is teaching you kindergarten today. Whoop, whoop. Now, sometimes the music is louder than you are. So what you can do is you can double click on that music. Sometimes you can just extend it, and then you can see that sound button, and you can bring it down. So when I just did my last one, I brought them all down to like 20 because I really wanted them to hear what I was saying, and then I can hear a little bit better. Hey, Coach G is teaching you kindergarten today. Whoop, whoop. So, and then I can back to even out. Okay, so let's say you want to import something of your own. So you're not going to have all of these because these are what I've used to make previous videos. So anything you upload is going to stay on the side here. So I've used some of these things already in past videos. So yours will start out empty, but as you start uploading things and using media, it's going to save it there for you. You can delete it. It doesn't really matter. But while you're making your video, I just say keep it up there. So if I want to import something that I have on my computer, I'm going to browse and select off of my computer. So I don't have anything really kindergarten in here. Let's just say, well, we're going to tell them to eat healthy today too. So once it's up there, I can just drag it on in, and now it's in my story. Hey, Coach G is teaching you kindergarten today. Whoop, whoop. So from the very beginning, it starts out like that. So, hey, Coach G is teaching you. Y'all are going to get really annoyed by that. Okay, so now I've added in a picture. The same thing goes if you add in a video. You do the exact same thing. Import, find the video, and it will go in and you just slide it on down. Sorry, you can probably hear my daughter crying in the background. So another thing you can do is you can record screen share, okay? So you're going to go to record, which is what I'm doing right now, and it's going to count down for you. I'm already recording. So it's going to count down for you. Do you want to record with the webcam? That's what I'm doing right now, or just the video? I typically just do the video. But if you want them to see you talking, then that's up to you. So let's say I was going to use PowerPoint. Okay, I kind of already made a little sample here, but I'll kind of show you. So I just opened up a sample one and made my cover. Then I kind of just like tell them what they're going to go over that day. So I said like we're going to do a warm up, then we're going to do our activity. And I never get to put standards. So yeah, I put my standards in. But you don't have to, I guess. And so you give them a little idea of what's going to happen. And so I inserted a picture and I put on a video from YouTube. And I'll just show you how to do that just in case you didn't know how. So let's do insert a new slide, and we'll just go here. Okay, so that was like saying I was doing CVC words. So I would just go to the internet, or I could insert from Bing Pictures, and let's say I'm doing counting. Okay, maybe I want to do, who knows, this one, and I can just make it as big as I want. Wow. Okay. And let's say I want to add in a YouTube video of counting. Let's do counting to 10. My kindergartners are still working on counting to 10. So let's go here.
Welcome
Share.
to the Busy Beavers collection of numbers.
Copy.
Counting to 10. Songs. Chants.
Okay. Then I go back to my PowerPoint. And I'm going to go to Insert, Online Video, copy, paste, insert. Now it's not going to play until you play the slideshow. So once you play the slideshow, you can then play it from there. And then you will be recording.
Welcome to the Busy Beavers collection of numbers. Counting to 10.
Now, personally, I don't talk while it's recording on the PowerPoint. Instead, I narrate using Wevideo because it's easier for me to move when I'm narrating, and I can watch the PowerPoint as I'm talking. So I really like that aspect to where I don't have to keep re-recording. Of course, I mean, you can always go with their examples of how to make it look cooler. So same thing with like a CVC video. So I would go to Wevideo, I would press record, and then I would click over to my PowerPoint presentation, and I would start from the beginning or current slide. You can go through the whole thing because you can edit your video. So you just press play.
Rock and learn.
You can let that play through. You can talk to the kids about the letters and sounds and everything like that within your video. Now, once you go back to Wevideo, when you're done recording, it's going to pop up right in your shared files, and you're just going to drag it down. Now, when you have imported something that was recorded, you are going to see like a blue line on the bottom. That means it's just loading. I would recommend to wait to edit until that's done loading because it kind of plays like it's skipping. So I would just put like a random video in there real quick. We'll just do this one. Me doing an Easter egg hunt. Now I can extend. I can make in this corner, I can make it bigger so I can see more of where I want to edit. Now, I was telling you can play it all the way through and you can make edits while you go. So this little scissors tool right here, that's where you can cut bits and pieces out of your video. So let's say I don't like this part, I can hit that. So it's separated it. So I don't want to delete this front part. Maybe I want to delete like up until there. So I don't like this little section. So I hit cut and cut with this little button, and then I can select that and just hit the delete, and now it's gone. And now I can take away my mistake or whatever I need to do. Same thing goes for narration. If you have a part of narration that you don't like, you can, like I wasn't talking here for a long time, I can go up to where I start talking and I can hit cut, and then I can just delete that part out, and then I can move it where I want it. Okay, so that's really cool that you can adjust that here and there. If you want to add a background, you can just throw a background down in there that's pre-made for you. And you could add text over that if you would like. Really, you can just keep playing with those things. Transition, that's just going to change how it looks when it goes from one slide to a next. If it works. Of course it didn't. Why would it? See, I should edit that part out. Don't talk about transition. We went over audio, we went over that. Okay, so we pretty much hit all the basics, I would say. Again, if you want better explanation, I would say reference the training videos on Wevideo, but that's how I make my videos, and I just wanted to kind of share the basics with you. Hope that helped, guys.